I showed an on this day video a few days ago from a few years back, and it showed the guy. So there was a, you guys remember, officer, I believe his name is Goodman. He's the officer that led part of the insurrectionists away from where the members of Congress were. They were trying to chase him, and he was kind of running and turning and kind of getting them to follow him in a certain direction to get him away from Congress. Anyway, the guy that was in front of that pack of insurrectionists at the time I made the video was sentenced to I think 5 years in prison, whatever, 4 or 5 years in prison. He's already served 3, and then this person says, "Soon to be free!" 2 exclamation points. Yes, we know, we know. Donald Trump. Well, providing Donald Trump lives up to his promises, which he doesn't have a very good track record of doing. But on this one, I think he's going to follow through. If Donald Trump does what he says he's going to do, he's going to pardon all of the January 6 people. We're well aware that this guy is probably soon to be free. Because MAGA doesn't give a fuck about the rule of law. They say they do, but they don't. MAGA doesn't care about the shit that they chant at their the little get-togethers, right? That they are the law and order party, right? No, they're not. No, they're not. Because if the roles were reversed, right? Had Donald Trump been declared the winner of the 2020 election and Joe Biden said, nope, it's rigged, that's fucking bullshit, and called for a rally on January 6th in Washington, D.C., and said for weeks, stop the steal, stop the steal, stealing your election, and got all of his supporters, or not all of his supporters, but the same number of supporters that showed up for Trump, showed up for Joe Biden, and he gave the exact same speech that that Donald Trump gave. We're going to march down to the Capitol building and we are going to fight like hell, or we're not going to have a country back. They're stealing your election right now. And all of those Joe Biden supporters marched down to the Capitol building the same way the Trump supporters did, and they did everything exactly the same. Hit the cops with the flagpole, sprayed bear mace in their face, busted through the windows, smeared shit on the walls, stole items from there, and effectively slowed down in an attempt to stop the certification. They slowed down the certification of the election. They built a gallows on the front lawn of the Capitol building. If those were all Joe Biden supporters because Joe Biden lost that election and it was officially called for Donald Trump, you people would be calling for their heads on fucking pikes. You people would be calling for mass incarceration. But because it was your people, it's fine. Showing you don't actually give a shit about the rule of law. You're not actually the law and order party. Yeah, we know he's going to be free soon. Because you people don't give a fuck about domestic terrorists attacking our nation's capital as long as they're doing it on behalf of your cause. But hey, at least the motherfucker served 3 of those years.